Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I think the ads are still playing. I hope. Well, no, I think my ad quitted. So, welcome into the podcast where we interview people just like you who stream games, who have fun doing what you do, and we find out a little bit more about streamers. I also have had authors. I plan to have a couple of actors on here. Um, I'm trying and I'm attempting to get a um, game designer on here, and specifically, I'd like to get the game designer for Boo Men on here. So we'll see how that goes. But today we're talking with Tazy Kraler. She's a newly affiliated streamer on Twitch. She plays a lot of Phasmophobia, and we're going to take a look at some of the action in her channel. If my player, there we go.
Ooh, okay.
Oh. Oh, he could be a fisherman, so he could be a masturbator. What the? Oh my. I read that out loud. I read that out loud. And so I just kind of forgot he was there. But in all fairness, I meant he threw my pile. Guys, did you see that?
No, I was walking away.
Oh my goodness.
I figured that had to be you, Tonka.
Guys, that was so fucking cool.
That was quick.
It's slow as balls. Oh, I died.
So, who was slower? Hi, Jilly. You're on ad of 5 of it. Okay. So we will kind of like wait until the ads are over. I hope they don't take too long. But yeah, let's welcome Tazy to the stream, please. So, how are you, Tazy?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you
I-
today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited to do this. This is probably actually I don't even know what number I'm on for my episodes. Some people keep track of that. I don't. Just a reminder for you guys out there, I am streaming to not only Twitch, but I'm also streaming on my YouTube channel, uh, so that I don't have to do this twice. So, um, Jilly, are you now here? Are the ads over for you? Hi, Tortoise.
Thank you, Tortoise.
There she
Hi,
is.
Jilly.
Hi, Jilly. Welcome back. Sorry about the ads, but they are kind of a necessary evil. We will have at least 3 sets of ads, but we will try to keep it to where it doesn't affect your viewing pleasure of the stream. You can't feel your mouth.
Jill, please.
Um, w- what kind of drugs is she on?
Anesthesia.
Anesthesia. I've been there. I've not been able to feel my mouth and just kind of like what, but I won't say what kind of things I was
I was
on.
at the dentist. I haven't asked her why they wanted her teeth, but they did want her teeth.
Oh no. First question is, how did you get your start? No, 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 no. I'm getting ahead of myself. I wanted you to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself when you're not streaming.
Okay, right. So, outside of streaming, I am a full-time manager at a little bitty deli. I spend a good majority of my time there, but when I'm not at work, I like to read. I spend the majority of my time reading novels about fairies and fantasy and all kinds of stuff like that.
Hmm.
That is the majority of what I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like to have friends over, but that's pretty much it.
You drive on the wrong side of the road at times.
I do, I do. I get tickets for being on the wrong side of the road, honestly. I'm a
That
great driver though.
that was a funny story, honestly. I had a blast. Okay, so we won't go into that. How did you get your start?
So I started watching a couple of streamers about last year around October.
Hmm.
And that would have been Chef Swolardi and Tony Tiggs. And I spent like every night in their channel just bothering them, watching their playthroughs. And then one night, Tony Tiggs had told me, he was like, "Hey, you're in my streams all the time. If you download Faz, I'll teach you how to play it."
Hmm.
And I was like, "No way." I was like, "Tony Tiggs, my favorite streamer, wants to teach me how to Faz." And then I was supposed to take this job where I was going to be gone for about 7 months
Hmm.
with no computer access, would have been on a boat, wouldn't have been able to play Faz. And they did this, what did they call it? They called it a Bon Voyage stream. And it was supposed to be like our last big hurrah with Phasmophobia and
Right.
everything. And during the stream, I impulsively bought this hot pink light up headset. I was like, I'm not gonna use it, but I might as well have it. And when it came in, Tony was like, "You look like a streamer with that headset."
Nice.
And I thought he was joking. And I was like, "Oh, you're hilarious," and blah, blah, blah. And then he texted me the next day. And it was like, "Anyway, so when are we going to start streaming?" So
Peer pressure.
Tony, it was. I was like, "No, I'm not going to stream. Like, I'm not that kind of person. Like, it's not for me, blah, blah, blah." And he just over and over and over, he was like, "Get this, 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 and this, and we'll start it up for you." And so Tony held my hand, walked me through the whole thing, did my first stream with me. It has been a lot of Tony Diggs.
Nice. Well, that kind of led into that next question was how did you learn about streaming to what kind of equipment to use? Did Tony help you with all that as well?
He did. So Tony works for Geek Squad at Best Buy, so he is like the person to ask about technical stuff.
Hmm.
Um, I run off of an MSI laptop and a Samsung monitor, um,
Okay.
which isn't the best ever, but I didn't originally buy this laptop for streaming. It had been for schoolwork that I never went into.
Right.
Um, and so he helped me get the Elgato camera. He was like, "You need to get like these certain equipments." And then he taught me the basics and set me free. If I have any questions, I usually go to Tatanka now
Uh, so
because I don't know. I don't know a ton about it. I know enough to keep the stream up.
that's good. That's good. That's the important thing. Because if you haven't, now have you had issues with technical difficulties that you just kind of said, no, I'm not streaming today?
There was one day I started the stream and then I ended the stream maybe like 30 minutes later. I was so grumpy. I made my chat box disappear.
Uh-oh.
And I know that's not a huge deal
Right.
now, but at the time I didn't know how to bring the chat box back and I was having to like go on my phone and I was all mad. And I was like, "You know what, guys, we are not streaming tonight. Like, forget this." I got so mad. And Austin, everyone who joined my stream, I was like, "Oh great, Austin's here. That's great. Delightful.
Oh,
Great. Austin's here and no one can talk to him. Isn't that great, guys?" And there's been nothing too terrible. I did block a girl like 30 times in a row by accident.
no. Oh yeah, I remember that. You were telling us your chat about that one time. Yeah.
I felt so bad.
Yeah. She couldn't keep her stream up and she was banning people.
Jillian, go to school.
Um, so what's your favorite part about streaming now?
So definitely my favorite part about streaming is just getting to know the community that I'm in and meeting new people. I absolutely love getting to know my chat and talk to my chat. I
Mhm.
was telling him earlier, I get so distracted by my chat that I just am always dead and fast. Always dead and fast because I just have so much fun getting to know everyone.
Hi,
I mean,
Wolf.
there have been so many really cool people that I've gotten to know, and I've gotten added to new Discord
Hmm.
communities, and I'm a people person, and I love getting to meet so many new cool people with interests that I share.
Yeah. Oh, her mom is making her stay home.
Oh,
Yeah. It's either she's dead or she kills it. Yeah, or she
Jill, go pull the cards.
she walks into a slow ghost. Yeah.
It was slow as balls. I don't know what to tell you.
So what's the worst part about streaming?
So getting to know all these people is great, but on the other hand, you never really know who it is that you're talking to and
Right.
who it is that you're playing with. At the end of the day, you are out in front of a bunch of people and they're going to perceive you as however they want to perceive you. Um, but I have had a couple of streams that I've had to
Oh,
end because of the people I've invited into them and stuff like that. So it does have to be just the flip side where it's like you never really know who it is that you're getting
right.
out with.
Yeah. Tortoise says Fast is a good place game for streamers because you can always step out or you're dead and have lots of time to catch up on chat. Yeah, that's exactly true. She dies a lot.
Jillian, please.
Don't call her out like that in front of everybody.
Not everybody.
Everybody dies in Phasmophobia, and that's true. There's there's none that are immune to dying in Phasmophobia. Even Tortoise, he's like a pro at Phasmophobia, and he still
Oh,
gets.
you play Phasmophobia,
Yeah,
Tortoise?
he does, and he's almost as well. He's almost the same age as me, so I'm not the only old fart on Twitch.
Got a band together, right?
Yeah. Um, so how do you get your channel out in front of everybody? What's your strategy for exposure? Do you use social media at all, or you just do Discord?
I pretty much just use Discord at the moment. I haven't made a social media for my account yet because I really like my personal socials and I haven't been willing to sacrifice
Hmm.
those to add my stuff to it. But I'm in I think four different Discord communities that I can share my stream to and share my events with and partner with.
Hmm.
Um, so that's how I tend to get myself out there. There's one Discord that I'm in that automatically shouts me out every time I go live. And it brings in it's just a Faz Discord, I think. So it brings a lot of people in that I've never spoke to, I've never met before. I feel like a lot of my random followers come from that
Hmm.
server specifically. So that so far has been it for me. I'm looking into some social media, I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay. Um, what is
Shui
Tortoise?
does
Oh,
die.
yeah, Tortoise. You are a couple of months older than me, I think. I think. So yeah, I'm not the oldest person on Twitch.
Shui
So
knows, or Tortoise knows Shui. She's my favorite.
oh, Tortoise is in a lot of streams. He
That is wonderful. I've not
yeah
met someone who knows Shui before.
yeah. Tortoise is. I've seen Tortoise in several partner streams.
Just running into him.
Yep. I remember one time she killed me because she was messing with the voodoo doll and she didn't tell me. Yep, that happens. That
5 seconds
happens.
into the game.
Hi, butterfly.
Hello.
Hey, Ryan. Welcome in. Oh, I wanted to ask you earlier. I forgot. But
Yeah.
your name. How did you come about your name?
So my old username was Crazy with the K, Kira. And when I stopped going by Kira online, I was like, well, I need something that sounds somewhat like Crazy Kira that I can go with. I started going by Taylor, and so I sent it to Tony, and I was like, what do you think, Crazy Taylor? And he goes, I think it's incredibly boring. And
Okay.
I was like, okay, thank you, Tony. And he started remixing it, and we threw some stuff together until we found one that sounded good. And I was like, Tazy Crayler sounds nice,
That,
doesn't it? So you can kind of see where we came from, where we got it, what it's
yeah.
supposed to be. There's no funny story behind it. It's just no less boring than Crazy Taylor.
Well, I mean, somebody telling you that your name is boring. I mean, that's kind of funny. I'd have been kind of offended, but sure. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he is so funny.
So, how did you feel when you got the notification that you made affiliate?
I was I was so over the moon about it because I had pretty much just started streaming and I got absolutely addicted to Faz. So
Mhm.
this one week I was streaming every day, sometimes twice a day, because I was like Faz, 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 Faz. And at the end of the week, I got the notification. It was like, you've hit affiliate. And I was like, there is no way. Like, there is no way I hit affiliate. And there had been a lot of activity, a lot of new followers, and all this stuff. And so I was freaking out. I was going around. I was like, guys, I stream Faz and I hit affiliate and I can make money now and I think it's great. And I didn't even go for that. And blah, blah. I told all my coworkers, all my friends, everyone was like, all right, we get it. You're an affiliate. I was so excited because I didn't even like, I wasn't even trying. I wasn't throwing myself out there. I was just like addicted to Faz.
Yeah. So, how did your coworkers react to all this?
Um,
'Cause-
well, Julie is one of my coworkers,
yeah.
and she was over the moon for me. She was super excited. She was the one playing Phasmophobia with me every day that week.
Mhm.
Um, but the rest of my coworkers, some of them were like, "Oh, that's super cool," and they went and followed my channel, and some of them are subscribed now, and then some of them just literally could not care less, and they were like, "Oh, you stream? What do you stream? Like Minecraft?"
So indifferent. Yeah. Julie says sometimes you go by table, and she says that
So I
table's
called
better
her
fit for you.
I called her Lid one time by accident. I meant to
Uh-oh.
say, "Hey Jill, can you bring me this lid?" But I said, "Hey Lid, can you bring me this Jill?" And then she was like, "What sounds like Taylor? Tablet, table, tractor, anything but my name. Tater,
Mhm.
Tater Tot. I
Tater
do go
tot.
by Tater Tot. I will accept Tater Tot, not Tater."
So not when you read, do you have issues with dyslexia, or is it just when you're speaking?
My brain starts going super, super, super fast, and my mouth doesn't keep up.
Mm, yep, I get that. I get that. Um, we have Butterfly that just came in. She has
Hi, butterfly.
we all have issues with trying to use words.
I
Sometimes,
like it.
yeah, sometimes we're having mini strokes and we just kind of,
English is hard.
yeah, English is hard. Um, um, where have you gotten your ideas or some of the things that you do in your channel? Like, yeah, have you started using channel points or sound alerts or anything like that?
So, Tatanka just helped me add a scare sound alert to my channel,
Yeah, he did.
um, which was delightful. I haven't put any effort into putting any more in there, but everyone kept going, "Wow, we can't scare you. This is boring." So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Sorry, I'll get the thing. So I did, and but a lot of the stuff that I do, I've just gained from watching other people on stream,
Hmm.
just stuff that I've picked up. I'm pretty sure I promised Tatanka a mortuary assistant stream once I hit
Oh,
affiliate.
yeah.
I never got around to that. Maybe for my 100 followers, I'll get on that for you, Tunka.
I'm saving up to get 10,000 Tazy points so I can mute her for 5 minutes.
Some of my channel points are one of them is to mute me for 3 minutes, but I told Jilly if she got 10,000, I would do it for 5. A lot of them are just inside jokes from my regulars that are in my channel, but the things that I do manage to pull together, I pull inspiration from like Tortuga Bean and Tony Tiggs and even Tonka.
Hmm.
I just watch and learn.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the best ways. Now, so you get your channel points from watching other streamers, and you get ideas
Mhm.
from your viewers. Um, have you ever kind of lied awake at night as you're trying to fall asleep and thought, what if I do this?
I have. Um, because at the moment I think my points are called something like Tazy points or something like that. So me and Jilly have spent the past couple of days trying to come up with a better name for my channel points and stuff like that. And I'm trying right now to come up with something because 100 followers is a pretty big deal.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to come up with some way to celebrate that, and I do think about it. And that chat box drove me crazy for a really long time until Tatanka was like, "Can you FaceTime me? Like, I'll bring the chat box back."
Tunkus
um,
has called them tater tots.
I think that was what me and Jill have finally decided on is tater tots, and I think that is so cute.
Yep. Mine are allowances from dad. Yeah, I give allowances.
That is so cute. Oh my god, I love that. Thank you, Tortoise.
Yeah, thank you,
I
Tortoise.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
so yeah, you're close to hitting 100. Um, what has been your most positive experience?
My most positive experience. So probably the night that I hit affiliate,
Hmm.
I had a bunch of pretty well, bigger streamers come into my channel and just drop all kinds of subs and bits and just started. I think Tatunka and a couple of his friends were hosting my channel and all that, and just that first night after I hit affiliate, everyone came together and I got like 32 subscribers in a
Oh,
couple
wow.
minutes. And I mean, they really pulled it together. I was like, you guys, I literally was in tears from how thoughtful that was.
Yeah,
And I still think about that. It is still one of my favorite things that have ever happened, not because of the money aspect, but just because they all came together at the same time and were like, we're gonna do something for Tazy. And they've been the people who helped me get started, and they've been just popping in every once in a while. Tony was the one who pointed out. He goes, "You have 93 followers, by the way." I was like, "No, I don't." He goes, "No, you're almost at 100." And it's just so many loving people
yeah,
with so much love and support to give. And that's probably been my favorite, most positive moment so far.
yeah. I can see that because sometimes s- there are times when you're streaming and all of a sudden all these people just hit you with all these things, your bits and your subscribers and follows and all, and then it just overwhelms you and you just kind of go, you're broke, you're broke.
Right?
Thank you
It
for the
is a
lurk, tree
lot.
lass. Um,
Good the tech guy.
I'd be sitting here poor, so I can't pop off gift subs. Can't be our tech. That's important too.
It is.
Uh, Tunka the tech guy.
Don't give a tech
That's not
guy.
a bad name.
I like it.
Yeah. So do you have a negative story? Oh, we have a question.
Have
Have
you
you?
had a stream where you couldn't stop laughing? There is probably 5 clips of mine that were made all on the same night from the same stream, and I think it was me, Tatanka, and Austin. Just it might have been our 2 a.m. I think Jillian was there. It was our 2 a.m. random bash stream. We had all realized we were all awake at 2 a.m. and I was like, you know what we should do since we're all awake and it's 2 a.m. We should play fast. And I had an energy drink and we were all spazzed out. And I we laughed. I mean, it was one of the funniest things. I remember everyone in chat was like, "This is so chaotic. This is so chaotic." And I was like, "It is 2 a.m. and we're drinking energy drinks and we shouldn't be awake right now." And I think we have like 5 or 6 clips from just that night alone
Ma- Kept making
because
sex
we
jokes.
just or like at one point Tonka was like, "I just dropkick babies" and stuff like that. Just the most random of things that we could have said.
Can we do the monster stream for your 100 followers? Julie wants to know.
Jill, if you could stay awake till 2 a.m., we can do the monster stream for my 100 followers.
Guys, this is how I found her. I was awake at 2 a.m. Well, was it, I think 1 a.m. She was already streaming, and I was just kind of searching for Phasmophobia streams because those are my favorite streams because you can talk to
Yeah.
people. And I just kind of came to her stream and they were laughing and cutting up, and I just kind of joined in. Um, so yeah, every time I see her, she's up and streaming at 1 to 2 a.m. in the morning.
My work schedule, I close at night, and so I usually don't get home till midnight. And I'm like, oh, I guess I should run some fast, and I'll usually run till about 3 or 4 if I'm really going for it.
Yeah. So, okay. So I understand you live with your parents and your siblings.
Hmm.
Um, when you're streaming that hour, are there difficulties with trying to stay quiet?
Yes. Um, the other night I got in trouble because I guess the mic on my headset, my parents could hear Austin and Tanka from their
Thank you, Tony.
room through my headset.
Hmm.
Um, and they came up to me the next day and they were like, "Why are your friends so loud?" And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And they're like, "I could hear your friends all night long." Like the other night, I went to the bathroom and I could hear Austin and Tanka through my headset from the bathroom. Like, and I used to get in trouble back when I first started streaming for being too loud because I can't hear myself when I've got the headset on all the way.
Right.
Um, so now I have to be just
We be
yeah, you
loud
do
as
be loud.
Thank you so much, Tony, for popping in. I appreciate it. Trash Panda Tony is one of my favorite friends on here. Love him to death, and he supports people like that. Just pops it, and I appreciate all the lurkers that are here. You guys are amazing. I appreciate the support so much. Um, so yeah, I remember that do you not have you don't have a Stream Deck yet?
I do not.
That's what you need. You need a Stream Deck so that when you go to the restroom, you can punch in a BRB screen that automatically mutes your headset.
So I do have a be right back screen, and I mute myself while I'm gone. I
Mm.
do not know how to mute the boys, which is fine.
Oh, Tonka can show you, I'm sure.
Tonka.
Okay, we've got an ad that's gonna be popping up here in just a few seconds.
Okay.
Um, so we're gonna go to a BRB screen here in a little bit. As soon as the ads start, go you guys go get you something to drink, go to the restroom. Well, you got about 3 minutes, maybe four. I don't know how many ads will start playing. Um, but please go take care of yourself. Stretch your legs, arms, neck, whatever you need to do, and come back and join us with some more Tazy Crailer. We've got a few more questions, and then the lightning round, which is this or that questions. I need to get some really, really good this or that
Jill,
questions. I'm gonna go change my gauze.
Jill, please get out of here.
Go take some pain meds and go to sleep. Okay. So thanks guys for hanging around. The ads will be starting very soon. We'll be back shortly in about 3, 4 minutes, somewhere about. Come back and join us.
Oh, can they still hear me? Oh, cool. I like your bot. It's really interesting seeing just the two of us back here and then watching what's going on your stream. I'm fascinated.
And we are back. Um, I think there's still an ad playing. Yeah, there we go. Got that. Welcome back, everybody. That's back from the ads. We are joined by Tazy Kraler, a newly affiliated Twitch streamer. And we are finding out a little bit more about this amazing streamer. And if you're not following her, please go follow Tazy Kraler. I made the mistake when I first started watching her to call her Tazzy. I don't know why I put the extra Z in there, but it was there. So, welcome back, Tazzy. Tazzy. Okay, so is Faz the only thing you've ever streamed at all? Or, oh, you're muted. What the heck? Oh, hang on. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
Better?
Yeah, I got it.
No. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jill.
I need a sound engineer is what I need.
Um, so when I first started, I was streaming a lot of Mortuary Assistant.
Pro stream.
And then, I got. There was one particularly bad night where I got the life scared out of me in that game, and I was like, you know what? I am never playing this game ever again, and I hate this game, and why do I choose horror games? So Faz is the majority of what I stream. When I get bored, we stream like little multiplayer games like Pico Park and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I'm working on Dead by Daylight. I just need my storage to come in so I can actually download it. I was gifted it on
Right.
Black Friday the other day,
Nice.
um, which was delightful. But I just don't have the storage right now to branch into other games. I keep meaning to stream Grand Theft Auto, but I don't like the game, so I don't get around to it.
Okay, so that's a great question. What is your favorite game?
My favorite has got to be Faz. I
Okay.
am absolutely addicted. When I'm not streaming, I'm playing it, and me and Austin are always on it. But I do rather like my guilty pleasure game is an anime RPG, Genshin Impact.
Oh yeah. I've
Uh,
seen that. I downloaded it, but never got to play it.
It's really hard to get into if you can get past the first like hour or two of the game. After that, I mean, I am wholeheartedly addicted to that, and I spend hours at a time on that game. And Jillian, please. Oh my
Minecraft.
goodness. And I've been meaning to stream like a couple of other things, but Fast tends to do the best, so I tend to try to stick with the horror games.
Mhm. So was the mortuary assistant, was that the demo version?
So I had the demo and I played that one on stream, like on Discord, streaming it for my
Hmm.
friends. And I was like, wow, this is really scary. Like, let's download this. So I went and bought the actual game, and I think I've gotten 3 out of the 5 endings right now.
Oh wow,
Um,
nice. Tortoise asks, do you have any of the Fast Challenge trophies, or are you planning on getting them?
I do not, as far as I know. I know that I did the Halloween challenge with the candy and the pumpkins and everything.
Hmm.
Me and Jill busted butt to get those trophies. I don't know what it was, but we struggled so hard with that challenge. But I haven't gotten the other ones yet. I haven't really looked into them. For the most part, we don't play on professional anymore because we got bored of professional. So we have Austin's brother makes a custom that's easier than professional but gives you more money and experience.
Oh, nice. It's totally because I wasn't there. Tatanka.
He walked me through the first 3 or 4, and then after that, I was like, oh no, I can't do it.
So what you're saying is, you need Tunka to come in and hold your hand.
Yes, Tucker, come hold my
Because it kept raining at Tanglewood and wouldn't work.
hand. That was annoying.
Um,
Money runs.
so is Mortuary Assistant is the scariest game you've ever played?
So far, it is. I don't know if you know the premise of Mortuary
I do.
Assistant, but I mean, that one, late at night when you're tired and trying to de-stress from work, that game just runs up my spine.
Tortoise.
There was one night, sorry,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
there was one night, I don't remember exactly what happened, but something got me so good that I was like, you know what, guys, we're gonna end the stream early. Like that's it for the night, and I cut it, and I went and I laid down and I cried, and I was like, I'm never playing this game again.
Oh,
I got up the next day and played it again.
Tortoise says
Oh,
I have a nice times 10, I guess, custom for money runs. Wow.
it's pretty nice. I mean, it's not as hard as you'd think to make money on the game, but
Yeah,
it's definitely a little more challenging. The backrooms was very scary. I played that game for a solid 3 minutes and cried and gave up.
yeah. Now, are you aware that the developers, Tortoise helped me out with this. You might know more about this, but I think they're planning on doing a reset across the board for everybody. Everybody's going to be reset on the game.
For the levels, right?
Right.
I did hear about that because I think Shui, last time I checked, was at over 30,000 levels.
Hmm.
And so she's been trying to see how many levels she can get before they reset. So I've heard about it. Um,
Oh, all levels
but
and money. Oh, wow.
and money. That's pretty big. Tonka, you're gonna lose all your stuff.
Yeah.
Get smudged.
Yep. So, do you think that in say 5 or 10 years you'll still be streaming?
Hmm, that's a good question. I can see myself still doing it if I decide to take it seriously. Um, at the moment, I mean, it's fun, but I don't take it as seriously as I could.
Hmm.
Every once in a while, I have an idea, and I'm like, what if I had channel points? What would that do? And stuff like that. But um, if I find a, I think if I branch out into other games, I could see myself still doing it. Like we have Ghost Watchers, Jill speaking of.
Hmm.
We have Ghost Watchers and other horror games. I could totally see myself streaming maybe in 5 years. I don't know about 10. That's so far out I can't even grasp it.
Yeah. Well, think about this. I think it was 10 years ago. Tortoise, you can help me out with this as well. Um, there was a streamer or a streaming platform called Mixer.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it was owned by Microsoft at the time, or Microsoft bought it and then just kind of killed it. Yeah, it was bought by Microsoft, and they just kind of killed it. And that's where my Mix It Up bot comes from. Is somebody made it for Mixer. Um, so that everybody said, what the hell do we do? I mean, Mixer's gone. What do we do? So they came over to uh, Twitch.tv. So
Yeah.
streaming may change in 5 to 10 years. There
Oh, for
are,
sure.
yeah, there's big streamers right now that are leaving Twitch to go to YouTube because they can make more money over there.
Which I've heard about, and I've been recommended to move to YouTube. But
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
happy on Twitch.
yeah. I don't know if you can have the same fun on YouTube that you can on Twitch, but I guess we'll see. Ghostwatchers makes my brain hurt. Why does Ghostwatchers make your brain hurt?
It's more complicated than Faz.
Oh, okay, yeah. Making money on YouTube isn't easy. No, it's not. And making money anywhere isn't easy.
Mm-mm.
So what's the biggest mistake you've made on stream? And I think I know this one.
My biggest mistake I've made on stream. Um,
Bob.
why did he just say Bob? I'm trying to think. I mean, besides that, banning that one girl 30 times in a row and
I think that was,
deleting my
I was gonna say, I
deleting my
think that
chat
was
box.
it.
I want to say that was it. And I felt it was her first time ever chatting in my stream. She was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh, first time chat. Let me click on your name."
Banning that one girl. Yeah.
And I banned her. I don't know how many times I hit the button, but they were like, "Stop hitting the button." I was like, "I'm not hitting it," and she's still getting banned.
Oh, that poor girl.
And Tataka was the one who had to repeatedly unban her.
Oh no.
So I mean, I've never yelled so much.
I never yelled at someone. Stop touching your buttons. I can, I can see it.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, "Oh, I need to end the stream and start over." Like I did something entirely so wrong.
That's funny.
It's gotta be that. It's gotta be that.
Okay, so you can have lunch with two streamers. Who
Hmm.
would you choose?
Sorry, I was reading Tonka's message.
Wife came in thinking I was about to break everything because of that. That's funny.
Um, have lunch with two streamers. I mean, I know I've talked about Tony Tiggs a lot in this stream, but he really is one of my idols.
Hmm.
I look up to him a lot, and he was there for me for a lot of non-streaming related events in my life as well.
Right,
So definitely got to be Tony for one of them. Um, and probably Shui for the other. She's got to be like my other favorite streamer. I look up to her. I think she's a lot of fun and she has a great personality, and I'd love to get to meet her.
nice. Okay, so if you got there to this point, would you seek to go for partner?
I've considered it. At the moment, I hit all of the requirements but the viewer level for partner in every stream. So if I could actually get myself out there, I've considered it. I just haven't really looked into what it meant.
Right,
Tonka pretty much walked me through the whole affiliate thing because I was like, hey, or it might have been Viper. I was like, what does affiliate mean? Because when I first started streaming, I really was just doing it for fun. And
right,
then when I hit affiliate, I was like, maybe I could take this a little more seriously. So I haven't put too much thought into partner yet, but it'll-
right. Yeah, it's something to consider down the road. But again, even reaching partner is difficult, um,
it is.
and many don't make it the first time around. But it's yeah. Okay. Is there okay? You probably mentioned this one already, but is there anyone out there that could come into your stream, either just to come in and chat or to raid your stream, that you would just lose your shit?
Like a. Okay. You know, I'm really not sure.
So you wouldn't lose your mind if Shui came in and raided your channel?
Yeah, not because Tortoise just said not counting Shui, because Shui is like a huge streamer,
Yeah,
like gigantic. That would be crazy there. And I know she streamed with Tony before. She's not like completely like out of reach, if that makes sense.
right.
I'd probably lose my mind if she came into my stream, to be honest with you. But other than that, I'm not sure.
So
Because I'm part.
yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
sorry.
could
I'm
do you have a streamer like um, maybe not as big as Shui that you look up to that you could like see coming in uh, and kind of making your day?
um. I think it cut out for that one. Could I get the question one more time? I'm
Sure.
so sorry.
Sorry, no problem. So like, is there a streamer that's not quite as big, but that you look up to? Not look up to, but kind of admire um, that could come into your channel and just make your day.
So my favorite person who pops into my streams has to be Tortuga Bean. He's a decent sized streamer and he doesn't get to stream very often because he's always so busy and he's moving and he's got a lot going on, but it's always a delight when he's around.
Yeah.
Um he was the one who gifted me Dead by Daylight the other day.
Oh, nice.
Um and then the first streamer I ever started watching on Twitch was Chef Swolardy, and he was doing Nuzlocke hardcore leaf green Pokemon runs. And I was like, that is so cool. This is my favorite video game like ever. And he's gotten pretty big. I think he said he was at like 600 followers last time I counted. That might be Tony. I don't know. Chef is like all the way out there. And he stopped in one time and he raided me over, and Super Sassy was one of the people he brought over before I banned her 30,000 times. So every Chef has stopped in one time. I adore Chef and I wish I could see him more often. That would make my day to see Chef more often.
So, as a streamer, how would you define success in streaming?
I would never, Tortoise.
She'll forget you when
Chill
she's a
wouldn't let
famous,
me.
yeah. All forget you,
Chill
Tony.
wouldn't let me.
Tortoise, yeah, they
She'll
all
show up
forget
at
us.
my door. Um, I think the majority of it for me is just developing a community that you're friends with. I don't see it as money or as followers. Just knowing, like, if I were to one day want to get a couple of followers together and get like a server together, just knowing I have people and friends there feels like success enough to me.
Hi,
I'm
Callie.
always looking for ways to meet new people. Viper was pretty cool in my streams for a while, and it's like I met Austin through there, who
Mhm.
has been a delight so far. So to say the least. So I'm always just looking for new ways to meet new people, and if I could have a community that brings other people in, honestly, that to me feels like success. I
Nice.
know that sounds corny.
No, that's perfectly fine. When I got into this, I didn't, you know, think I was gonna get as many followers as I did have. I was just curious about the process, and my son streams. He's been streaming ever since. Uh, I don't know. I think he's been streaming for 3 to 5 years, but he kind of taught me everything I needed to know. And
Yeah.
I didn't want to do this for money. I don't want to do this for money. In fact, when I told you about Dixper earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can make money doing that. I give my crates out. I mean, Dixper's going to be telling me one day you can't use Dixper anymore. You're banned because because I give my Dixper crates away. Um, all my sound alerts are free. All my I don't I don't uh, I don't ask people for subscriptions. I ask them to follow me, but that's about it.
Yeah.
There are, I want people to come into the stream and have fun, and if they scare the bejesus out of me and kill me, so much the better.
Makes it more fun that way.
Yeah. So where can people find you on your socials or Twitch, or what's your addresses? What's your Where can people find you?
At the moment, I mean, my username is the same all the way around, but it's not set up for streaming yet. Um, but at the moment on Twitch is probably the best way to find me,
Hmm.
because I don't think I have a link to my Discord community. I don't know why, I just don't have a link.
Right.
Oh, it's not necessarily mine, it's just the one I was brought into. Tatanka, please. I think every time I need the link, I ask
Thank you,
Tatanka
Callie.
for it. Um, but at the moment, Twitch is probably the only place to find me because I think I need to make a Twitter
Yeah.
just for my Twitch, because that would probably get me out there a little bit more. I know Tatanka does that.
Yeah. Tatanka, are you on Hover?
I think he is on Hover. I think I just saw him join Hover. I've never heard of it before, and I was gonna call him old.
Yeah, Hover's a good one. He doesn't even know what that is. Uh,
No, this is a different one.
yeah, Hover's a good one. There's Expand. Twitter's a good one. TikTok is a good one to get on.
TikTok is a good one. TikTok scares me. Hive. Hive
Hive.
is the one I'd never heard of.
Okay. So yeah, there's Twitter and TikTok along with YouTube to cover the socials. Yeah, absolutely. TikTok. Twitter, and YouTube videos. I mean, announcing, hey, we're going live. And if you can stream to YouTube while you're playing a game, I think that would be great as well. Oh, thank you, Callie. Yeah, Instagram. Uh, what if it, what if I make you a TikTok fan page?
Jillian, please.
Okay, so I told you we would, do the ads at the top of the hour, but I am out of questions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna OnlyFans. No, Callie, no, just no.
I got in trouble one day because my dad went to come in my room while I was streaming, and I guess I had locked my door. And he was like, "What are you doing behind locked doors on camera, Kira?"
Not OnlyFans, Dad. No.
Not that.
So let's go ahead and do the lightning round now, and we'll have you put in chat if there's anybody you'd like to raid. Um,
Hmm.
so while you look up who you would like to raid and type it in chat, we will start with the lightning round questions. You can answer them right off the top of your head. An Instagram fan page. I'll post the best pics of you. Yeah.
Jill sent a picture of me eating a cookie to my boyfriend last night. I did not appreciate it.
I will send you a link if you subscribe, Dad. It's, uh, moving on. uh,
How dare you?
Texting or talking?
Definitely texting.
Favorite day of the week?
Wednesday.
Sweet or sour?
Sweet. I have a huge sweet tooth.
What's your favorite holiday?
Halloween.
Oh, yeah. If you had a superpower, what would you want it to be?
I want to be invisible more than anything. I want to be invisible. I know it's basic, but I think about it all the time.
Are you a morning person or a night owl? I think, yeah, I'm going to say
Night
night owl,
owl.
night owl. Yeah, absolutely. She was on Twitch. What's on your mind? It's, I'm old, not dead. What's your favorite season?
Fall.
We don't we don't get that here. Texas does not get fall.
That's so boring.
We get summer, 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 and then winter. And then the winter's about 2 weeks, and then we get back to summer.
I didn't even know Texas could get cold.
It can. We get snow about once every 10 to 12 years.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's wow.
yeah. Mild or spicy? And we're talking about food.
Mild.
Okay. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
What is it? Moose tracks.
What?
Moose tracks.
Moose Tracks. What
It's
in
like
the name of Ben and Jerry's is Moose Tracks?
it's I usually get the vanilla one and it has like chocolate swirls in it and peanut butter cups and it's so good.
Okay,
It's so good.
that makes sense. Um, at least it's not moose droppings.
No. Oh my god.
Uh, Kindle or real book?
Oh, definitely a real book. I don't know if you can see my bookshelf over there, full of all of my paper books, but
You might like Moose Tracks bad. Maybe. Okay, last one. What I'd like you to do is say something positive about yourself.
about myself, that doesn't come off the top of my head.
No, it really
Okay.
doesn't.
Um, I don't know. I want to say that I try to stay in a good mood. I've gotten into the mindset lately that I control if I'm in a good or a bad mood, and if something's gonna piss me off, it's gotta really piss me off now.
Yeah,
So I'd like to try, not necessarily that I say positive, but I do try to not let my emotions get to me as much and just try to always be myself.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Why is saying something positive about oneself always
It is
hard?
very hard, Callie. I couldn't.
Yeah, it is.
Because you don't want to sound like conceited or anything.
I think that's it. I think most people want to be humble and they don't want to come off as braggadocious. Is that the right word, Callie? Braggadocious.
I
Um,
don't think any of my channels are live right now,
okay,
right into.
you don't have a Raider.
Not at the moment. Thanks, Tonka, for that.
Okay. Does one of my mods have someone they would like to raid?
Brag delicious.
Bragdelicious. Sure. Sure, braggadocious. Something like that.
Jill, please.
I'm comfy in my bed. Well, we got ads starting up here. Let's see. Do I have? Oh,
Tonka, you got anyone to raid into?
should we go? Whiskey.
Whiskey.
I was thinking whiskey. Yeah, let's go raid whiskey. Let me get that name. I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah.
That was another one of the things I struggled with when I first started streaming. No matter how many times Tatanka explained it, I could not figure out how to raid.
Well, it happens. It happens. Whiskey MI. Yes, it's Whiskey MI. So I know that the ads are going to start real soon, so you'll be in an ad when we raid. But I appreciate everybody being here. Tazy, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to let you go into work, and we're going to go raid Whiskey MI. I forgot what they were playing now. But next, my guest will be on December 5th. It will be Papa J Dub. He is a Canadian streamer and voice actor. I think he's been in a couple of acting jobs as well. So December 5th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So
Wow.
please come join us for that. Tazy, it was wonderful to have you here today. I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for joining us and hanging out with me and Tazy while we kind of talk shit. So we're gonna go raid whiskey, and like I always say at the end of my streams, please smile like you have something to hide. Okay, bye everybody.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking.
Yeah, you get. I like your raid message. That's cute. I do not know my link. Jill knows my link. Thank you, Jill. I'll put that
Incoming raid.
Oh, you got raided?